What's up, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a thing about when I talk about things that make me mad, and then I'm going to end it with some inspiration whilst I'm getting ready to go to Easter dinner or something like that. Anyways, but my outfit's kind of simple and I already have it down, but let's just get started. Okay, so one of the first things that really makes me mad is when people say let go instead of let's go, because I don't see the purpose of saying that, because just say let's go. It's never that serious. Like, you can just say let's go, like let go. You know how stupid and idiotic you sound if you say that? Like, just say let's go. Just say that, because I don't see the purpose of saying let go. Like, what are you, in a song? No. If you want to say that, go hop on a diss track or something like that. Anyways, when people say good girl or good boy, like, that's one of the things that really disgusts me, because is it really cute? No, it's never gonna be cute. It never has been cute. It never will be cute, because the only reason why you should be saying that is if you're talking to a dog, and you're not talking to a dog, you're talking to a human being. Like, good girl, like, ew, you sound disgusting. That's gross. That's not cute, and it's never gonna be cute. This is one thing that I certainly don't understand, and a lot of males do it. Like, they do it a lot, and I truly don't understand why they do it. Have you ever seen in TV shows like coaches or just teachers, they call every single student that is a guy a son. They're like, son, this is not you, and I've seen better, and you can do better. I don't understand why you're in this position. Like, I don't understand why you're calling them son. Like, unless you're the uncle or the father, there's no reason for you to be calling this person son. Like, he's not your son, is he? No. And it's like, I never hear a female call a girl a daughter. Like, that's so weird to me. When you put credits before the movie, I know you need some kind of opening act or whatever, but that is just really annoying to me, because you're putting credits before and after the movie? Come on now. Is that really necessary? No. When people smirk, oh my word. What are you doing? Smirking is not cute. It's never been cute and never will be cute, because you don't look cute when you smirk. You kind of look weird, and it's like you look mischievous and you look creepy, if you ask me, because smirking is never a cute thing, and I advise everyone to never do it or never start doing it, because it's never been cute. Whoever lied to the first person who ever smirked and said, oh, that's cute, that's aroused. Like, no, I just don't understand the purpose of saying that. Like, smirking, like what are you, Debbie Ryan? Get back to Disney. Get back to Disney. Like, it's never cute. When people, this is something I truly do not understand whatsoever, because it's weird to me, and I don't understand that it defeats the whole purpose of this item. When people put socks over sweatpants, explain to me the purpose of doing that. Like, socks over sweatpants doesn't make sense to me, simply because socks go under pants. They go under them. They've never gone over them, and they never have. They never will. And that is just something that has never made sense to me, and I see it and I tell people about it, and they're like, oh, blah blah blah, it's not that serious. It's never made sense to me, at all. It really defeats the whole point. You put socks under sweatpants, you put socks over underpants. The only exception is when you put socks over leggings, which is understandable, because you can't really fit socks under leggings without it looking weird, unless they're really thin socks. And that's just weird to me. And seeing that is really weird. And I say something about it, and people always get offended. Like, why are you offended? I'm genuinely asking you, why are your socks over your sweatpants? Because you're defeating the whole point. When people correct you when they know what you meant, and it's really just you'll say something or you mess up, and you mess up, and you're like, blah blah blah, And this person goes like, well, actually, like, it's never that serious. You knew what I meant in the first place, because if you didn't know what I meant, you would have said what, and I would have explained to you what I meant. But that's not the case here. Like, you just genuinely decided to be a jerk. Like, I get it if you're actually trying to help me understand what I did wrong, but that's never the case. And so, I feel like that needs to be made aware, and is being made aware right now. This one actually makes me mad and makes me want to deck someone, makes me want to punch someone in the face. And it needs to be brought to everyone's attention. When people say, yeah, you do that, and they say it in such a snarky tone, and they're like, yeah, you do that. And it's like, I'm gonna, but now you don't want, now you're making me not want to do it, because it's just like so rude and so annoying. Like, I get it, you were born in a world where people don't love you and whatever, but there's no reason to bring that hate to everybody else. Like, listen here, buddy. It's not cute. It's never been cute. It's never gonna be cute, and it will never. Like, it's never gonna be cute. Like, it's just ew. Like, just stop. It was never. What were you trying to accomplish here? Because it's not working. It's not working. When people purposely post their BeReals late, and that is something that doesn't make sense to me. Like, you're defeating the point of BeReal. Like, the purpose of BeReal is to post your BeReal so everyone sees what you're doing when it goes off. It's not to post a BeReal when you're doing something fun, because if I wanted to see those photos, I would have gone on Instagram. Like, no. Like, that's stupid to me. And I'm sorry if it looks like I'm taking a long time with my mascara. I'm just not good at mascara, because I hardly ever wear makeup, meaning, like, never, except for, like, special occasions, like banquets. And, like, oh, what the heck? Sorry about that. So what I was saying, when people purposely post their BeReals late, it doesn't make sense to me, because the purpose of BeReal is to post a picture, a front and back picture, to see what you're doing when it goes off. And I understand posting it a couple minutes late, or I understand posting it late because you just genuinely just didn't see the notification go off, because we get a lot of notifications. I understand that. But if you're purposely posting late just because you're not doing anything interesting, you're defeating the point of BeReal, and you should honestly delete the app, because if I wanted to see pictures of what you did that night, I would just go on Instagram. What the heck? If I wanted to see pictures of what you're doing at a specific moment, I would have gone onto Instagram, or like Visco, or even like TikTok. Like, I don't want to see any of it. Like, come on now. Use the app correctly. Like, you don't see me going on TikTok and, like, I don't know, how do I describe it? You don't see me going on TikTok and posting a bunch of pictures. Like, I understand that some of those things are trends, but in this case, you are using the app incorrectly. So, just a little heads up. If I ever see, like, I know people who do this too, and I'm like, come on now. If you're defeating the purpose of the app to post a picture when it goes off. And it really just helps me see what all my friends are doing at certain times. And it's like, I know you weren't doing that when the BeReal went off, because I'm smart. Obviously. But yeah. Okay. This is like the last one of things that make me mad, just so you know. When you see those videos, or you're just like in public, and like people who haven't seen each other in like the longest time ever, they run at each other and they jump all over each other, and like one person's like on the other person, and it really makes me mad, because I don't think they realize how dumb and idiotic they look, or like stupid they look. Because if we're being so for real, nobody actually wants to see that. Like, if you want people to see that, post it up online, because nobody actually wants to see that, because it just makes everyone feel so, like, bad if they're single, and also, like, you look stupid, you look idiotic, and I don't see the purpose of doing that, so cut it out. Okay, let's go into inspirational things after I've just been so negative about so many different things. Inspiration. Okay, it doesn't matter what you say, but how you make someone feel. And let me point this out. I'm not referring to when you're nice to someone and you make someone feel good. Like, I'm not referring to that. I'm referring to people who are, like, not nice people, and they think they're being nice, but they're really not. Like, you could be the nicest person ever, and you could say the nicest things ever, but at the end of the day, it's really how you make people feel when they're around you. Like, if you're, like, the nicest person ever, and you always, whenever you're around someone, you feel crap around them, that's probably not a good thing. That probably means that you're not the best person that you think you are. For example, I have this friend, and we're decently close, and I always try to make plans with her, and they always fall out for some reason, which is quite annoying. And every single time we talk, it just feels like she'd rather be somewhere else, or she's just, like, done with the conversation, and I just find that hard to be around her, because I just want to have a friend who seems like they want to talk to me. So I don't really talk to her as much as I used to, because it doesn't seem like she wants to talk to me anymore. So, like, she's a nice person. I know she's a nice person. I know she's a good person, but being around her makes me feel so crap. Just, honestly, make sure that people feel amazing when they're around you, and they don't feel like make sure they feel loved when they're around you, not just, like, horrible when they're around you, because how you make people feel really matters. Because those are the people you spend your life with, and if people are always watching themselves around you, and, like, at the end of the day, it's gonna make you wonder, do these people actually like me or not? Because it's hard being a person, really, when it doesn't seem like anybody ever likes you, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain that. Like, it's hard going through life thinking everybody hates you. And I know how that feels. Like, it sucks. Like, make people that are around you let them know that you love them and that they're amazing. Okay. What you put out in the world is what you receive back. And I'm not talking about, like, and this means, like, karma too. Like, if you're a bad person, bad things are going to happen to you. Obviously not right away, because that's just not how it works. But maybe in some cases it is how it works. But, like, if you're a nice person and things in your life are just horrible, don't give up. Don't give it up at all. Keep being you. Keep being the great person that you are, because good things are coming, and good people are always gonna prevail, and great things are always gonna happen for them. And I realize that I'm not always the nicest person, and I know that, and I don't always say the kindest things, but I would like to say I'm a pretty nice person. But keep being a good person that you are, because everyone knows that you're a good person if you are a good person, and never change that, because we need positivity in the world. What you put out is what you're going to receive back. Not right away, but keep being a nice person that you are, because good things are going to happen for you. Rejection is protection. Let me just say that. Just because you got rejected does not mean that your life is over. Like, that could also be a good thing. Like, I had a crush on this one person, and I thought it was going to be the best thing ever if he liked me back and we got together and blah, blah, blah. But looking back on the situation, I just switched my piercing to a clear one, I think. Yeah. Anyways, rejection is protection. Like, I thought I was gonna have this great relationship with this person. I thought it was gonna go, like, so well. He rejected me, which is fine. But looking back on the situation, I'm so happy that I was off. I'm so happy that I was better off not being with him, because I don't think he was a good choice for me. Like, I don't think he was a good choice for anybody. And I'm happy that I got rejected, because I don't think it would have actually worked, and it would have been a good thing at all, because not everything works the way we want them to, but that's also a good thing, because not everyone is meant to be in your life, and that shows when you get rejected. So don't give up. Keep being the amazing person that everyone knows you are, because good things are coming for you. This is a really serious one. I hope everyone understands this. Surround yourself with people who enjoy doing things like that you like, and you enjoy doing things that they like. Because if you're always around people who want to do things that you don't like doing, but you end up doing them, you don't want to be around that person anymore. If you're around someone who never wants to do things that you like, do you really want to be friends with them anymore? No. and like be around someone that you enjoy doing things that they like, but you don't necessarily like, but you do enjoy doing with them. Like being around someone who never has time to think about you is not a good thing. It's toxic. Like relationships are a two thing. Like it's not always about one person or the other person. It's always about a two thing, like a together thing. And remember that. Find friends who like things that you like, and also like things that you don't like, because you can't always be the same. But also, if you have a friend that absolutely hates something that you hate and will never show up for you, that's another situation. Because I had a friend, she said that she hated soccer, and I can understand why people don't always like soccer, and I'm fine with that. But she said that she would never come to one of my games, which kind of hurt. And like that's different. Like even if I hated a sport, like I don't like football, but if I had a friend who was on a football team, like I had a friend who was on a football team, and I went to one of her games, and I was happy for her. I showed up. I don't like football, but I showed up, and that's different. Not liking someone and not supporting someone is two different things, and I hope you all realize that. It's the little things that matter, like the things that bring up odd things, like the things that add up to big things. It doesn't matter if you buy someone the best birthday gift ever. It really matters what the gift really meant. If it meant so special and it was also expensive, then good. If it was the smallest thing ever, but it was the most important thing and it really meant a lot to you, that's also like a really good thing. Because it's hard going through life thinking nobody cares. So if you see someone who's down, cheer them up. If you see someone who doesn't look like they're okay, hey, ask them, hey, are you okay? Like, do you want to talk? Blah, blah, blah. Because everybody needs that question being asked of them once in a while, because not everyone's okay. Don't just write it off because they said, oh, I'm doing fine. Don't write it off just because they said, I'm okay, I'm just having a bad day. Because what if this is a continuous thing? So if you see someone down, just ask them if they're okay. And you never know. You might find someone who really needs help, and be there to help them. Don't just think, don't just think, I'm not going to help them just because I don't know them. Just ask them they're okay, because you never know what's going on in someone's head. This is the last one. Embarrassment. Hold on. I have to change, so I'm going to show you what I'm wearing okay. So, I'm going to wear this hoodie because it's really cute, I think, and it really looks good. Why is my camera glitching? Okay. This is the last one. I'm wearing this hoodie. It's really cute. It looks the same color as my shirt, which is nice, so I don't have to have it flipped up all the way. Okay. Embarrassment is a social construct, and what I mean by this is, like, embarrassment is not a forever thing. It's not a thing that lasts forever and people are always going to remember forever, because people get over things, people move on, people live their lives. And just because someone thinks that something is embarrassing doesn't mean it's embarrassing. Like, I never get embarrassed. Like, I don't understand the word embarrassment. But just because I'm wearing these black leggings too. And I'm going to wear my green Vans. I'll show you the finished outfit when I'm done. Okay, this is the last one. So, embarrassment is a social construct strictly because everybody has their own opinions on different things, and so they're going to think different things are embarrassing. But it doesn't matter. It comes down to how you feel and how you think. And if you think everyone thinks something is embarrassing, you're going to get embarrassed. But I don't find things embarrassing because I push past that and I push past my limits. Because if embarrassment is stopping you from doing something that's great, just stop, because you're an amazing person, and at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what everybody else thinks of you. It's matter what you think of yourself. If someone thinks you're a horrible person, but you think you're a decent person, and I think that's fine. Don't listen to what other people say is embarrassing. Don't stop yourself from doing something because someone says it's embarrassing. Keep being yourself because you're amazing, and I know that you're amazing. And just like, don't stop, because embarrassment can hold you back, and it shouldn't, because embarrassment is a social construct. It really just keeps you confined because everyone else thinks things are embarrassing and your peers think things are embarrassing, but they're really not, and you just have to get past that. So always remember that embarrassment is a social construct that everyone needs to get past. So yeah. Okay, so this is the final outfit. I think it's really cute. I have this hoodie from American Eagle, and these pants I have no clue where they're from, and I'm wearing black socks with white ones on top. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed it. Feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and peace.